Hey everybody, so today we're building up this Lego Star Wars set. This is the pre-Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle, and this is set number 75386. And I paid £19.99 in British UK pounds for this. Let's have a look inside of the box because I was extremely interested to see if this ends up interlocking with the Ambush on Mandalore pack. So inside the box, as you can see, there are 3 separate bags, one small sticker sheet, one booklet with a QR code at the front. Make sure you scan that to get your Lego Insider points because they all add up. So let's get started. So this is me building up bag number 1. Bag number 1 builds up pre-Vizsla as well as the rest of the base of the set, which you'll see. I think this is going to be absolutely incredible because what I didn't realise until I finished the build is that this does interconnect with the battle pack, the Mandalorian battle pack, which is absolutely awesome because if you think about it, it's going to absolutely mean that anybody that's not building like a Mandalorian Imperial base now has all the parts to do it, like no problem. And these packs are really relatively kind of cheap as well. And if you look into army build, like with the Imperial Guards, the troopers from the other pack, the Mandalorians, these 2 packs together are going to make an absolute difference, especially considering everything. The stickers in this as well were extremely interesting and really cool as well. They weren't your standard stickers. One of them has a image of the ship hovering over Mandalore, which I'm going to show now. So this is everything after you finish building bag number 1. There's the sticker I'm talking about. It's even got Arabesh on it, which is just really, really cool. And then this is like what it looks like. There's another sticker there for the archway. It's classic Star Wars, black and grey, and then the rock faces are the tan colour. It's classic Star Wars all the way around. This is me now building bag number 2. Bag number 2 builds up Moff Gideon minifigure as well as then the sort of the main structure of the base, which is really quite cool. So this bit that I'm building, I wasn't really sure what it was for, other than I could see it was going to build a shooter on the top of it, but it was kind of really cool to see it all come together. There was a really exciting play feature in this that I didn't really know about until we got to the end, which I haven't seen many people talk about this, to be perfectly honest. So anyway, this whole bag and all the build together came together in about 30 minutes or so it didn't take that long to build. So entirely up to you. The stickers that are being involved in this are building the lights, which is really quite cool because it's classic Star Wars lighting. I'm not going to lie, it's that strobe lighting at the front. You also build the classic detonator in the box, and there's a spare detonator, and this is what I was talking about, the strobe lighting. There's a nice little panel on the side, which is different seeing it like that. Classic hexagon type vibe of doorway, which again, classic Star Wars shapes and style. It just looks fantastic. I just love this so much. And then basically we're now onto the final bag, which you first build the 2 Imperial Guards, which are exactly identical, but they have different weaponry, which I'll show you separately. And this was then when we started getting to the final detailing touches, like that light there on the edge. And then we're also building the gate. Now, this gate is the play feature that I was talking about that I haven't seen talked about much. You basically, it's to be perfectly honest, it's not brilliant, but I didn't realize this. The gate lifts up and down, which is just really quite cool when you think about it. It comes up and down. It's an automatic pull up as well, and then it stops. So there's the gate going in. And then this is me just figuring out exactly what we're doing. And this is the final pieces now. So this is kind of the arm bit, and then we're now building the shooter on the top, which is a really nice feature as well because there's some storage underneath to store all of the extra shooter pieces. And I've also put Moff Gideon's hairpiece in there because Moff Gideon has a hairpiece as well as a helmet, which is really quite cool. And I stored it in there because then it's all together and I'm not going to lose everything because I hate losing things. I'm notorious for it. So here's the actual main build all done. So there's the shooters at the top. They've got green parts in, and here's the storage I was talking about. So as you can see, there's got spare shooter parts in there. And then there's the actual main structure. There's a lever at the back to let the gate down. So if you just pull it, it just kind of slides on down, which I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't know if that's because I messed something up or if it's like that. So that's it with the gate down. And then basically all you just do is pull up and that's it. You don't need to touch it, just pull up and it locks in. So let's look at the minifigures now. So first up, we've got Paz Vizsla, which looks like this. Underneath the helmet is just a plain black minifigure head because of course, we don't know what he looks like underneath. He's got this cool jetpack at the back as well as his huge weapon. and the detailing on the torso and the legs is just extraordinary. I love it. Next, let's look at the Imperial Guard. So as I said, they're exactly identical. They've got red minifigures underneath. They have two separate weapons. So there's the first one and there's the second one. Absolutely identical in every shape or form. Plain red minifigure heads underneath, because again, we don't know what they look like. Next, let's move on to Moff Gideon. So Moff Gideon has two faces. So this is face number one with the hairpiece, because obviously you can't have the hairpiece and the helmet on top. And there's detailing with the jetpack on the back as well. This is face number two, so that's kind of like when he's getting grumpy with the Mandalorians, which is standard. And then this is Moff Gideon with the helmet, which is just really awesome. So this is all of the minifigures all together, which they just look fantastic. And this is them on the actual set themselves. Again, phenomenal. And then this is how I interconnected it with the pieces at the back from the Mandalorian battle pack. But this is what I said, you can interconnect them in any way possible. So do I think this was worth £20? Yes, obviously. It's Star Wars. Of course, it's going to be worth the money no matter what. However, the minifigures included, let alone the pieces for piece, is definitely worth it overall. And I think anybody that is army building for Imperial Guards or for the Mandalorians needs to get these two packs and combine them together, because I adore them together, and I know that you all will. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.